Good morning, good morning, good morning over there. Try to get this morning. Good morning, you guys. Good morning. Auntie and Free. Free. I can't wait to see you guys, man. I can't wait to see you. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to have a freaking ball. Good morning, Richard. Good morning, Richard. I'm going to read one of your, and Alyssa, both of you two, you early birds, you're both getting readings today, you early birds. Good morning, Matthew. I like that icon with the sun. Where'd you get that one? That's a neat one. Give me 1 second. I got to go check my other two cameras, and I'll be right back. Good morning. Good, beautiful Mycology Monday. Good morning over here. Good morning, Eric and Dead Man Walking and Chris and Ellen. We'll be over on YouTube, just checking to see if this thing's working. Who knows how long it'll last. Good morning. Okay. I think we're working here. I think we're in business. Good Mycology morning. Gorgeous day. Good morning, everybody. Miranda, good morning, and Drake. And smash that like button. You guys, come on, man. That smash button's going to get killed today. While we're waiting for some people to join, let me briefly cover Saturday. Saturday fishing. Woo! Was that a trip? So we show up at the dock about 5:15 in the morning. It is foggy. It's foggy like scary movie fog. Scary movie fog. And I'm inside in my mind. I'm like, are we really going to go fishing? These two guys we fish with, Jeff and Kevin, they're veterans. They've been doing this for 25 years here on these local waters. They're like, oh yeah, we go fishing in the fog all the time. But boy, is it a different experience. You literally have no landmarks. You have nothing but sound to go by, and then Jeff's experience. And thank God for Jeff, because boy, is he a good, I'm just kissing his butt a little this morning, but boy, is he a good captain of a boat. Boy, can that guy drive a boat and put it in the right place and be safe and then be fast when you need to be. And it just, what a joy to be on the boat with him. And you feel so safe because you know nothing's going to happen. If it does, he's got you under control. So it was beautiful. Floating around out there in quiet fog, and all you hear is the fog horns from the cruiser, the freighters going by. It was magnificent. It was an amazing natural experience. I've never been in fog like that, just wreathed in the fog where we showed some film of it. It looked like rain. Good morning, William. What a neat experience. And then dropping the line. And I'm thinking to myself, the fish could care less if it's fog above the water. They don't know. The fish are doing the same thing down below the water. It's up to the fishermen to be better above the water. And boy, did Jeff and Kevin teach me a lot. Did Pops catch very many fish? No, I was the bad guy on the fish. They outfished me like no other. I caught one walleye off the back of the boat, but I had perch corner covered because for some reason, all day long, perch were jumping on my line. Perch. These guys are pulling in walleye. Big walleye. Pops is in the back. Perch. So I was perch corner. It was beautiful though, because I'm still catching fish all day long. You know what's the funniest part of the story? I'm going to finish the story. So I've been catching perch. Nice fish. Perch are pretty, they're not big. They're not like walleye. If you get a perch this big, you got a trophy perch. Get, 6-inch perch as a keeper. And they fillet it, and it's beautiful. I haven't even eaten it. I have a piece here to try. I haven't tried it yet, Jeff. I'm going to eat it tonight because Kevin just cleaned it for me yesterday and gave me the perch. I'm going to try it tonight. So I've got the perch. Well, we caught 2 keepers, big enough to keep. All right, beautiful little fish. Kevin cleaned them, and I'm going to eat them tonight. Here's why I crack up at this part of the story. So we go back to the dock. We're done fishing. We've got 13 monster walleye, a couple of big perch keepers, but I've been catching perch all day long and throwing them back. These guys are looking at me, Jeff and Kevin. They're not big enough to keep. Throw them back. Okay, throw it back. So we get to the dock, and there's this guy. He's got a brand new boat, $30,000, $40,000 boat, beautiful boat, young guy. He's all proud of himself. He's been out fishing all day. He's been out fishing all day, this beautiful brand new boat, and he has caught a load of fish. He has caught a load of fish. He can't wait to show a couple of guys. Well, let's go see what he caught. He opened up his fish locker. What's in there? Perch this big. About 8 of them. Smaller than the ones Pops was throwing back. Okay? Jeff and Kevin were making me throw back keeper. This guy's all proud of fish this big. He caught 6 or 7 or 8 of them all day long. I threw that stuff back. What are you talking about? Jeff and Kevin wouldn't even let me keep it. And these guys are like, he's got this guy, oh, I've got, and everyone else looking, oh, nice pack of perch. Oh, Jeff and Kevin made me throw my perch back. Oh my God. If I'd have known, I could have showed up. Oh, look at my perch. Because I caught more perch than that kid did. And mine were bigger. And I had to throw them back. Oh, Jeff and Kevin are going to pay for this one next week. I'm keeping every perch next week. I'm telling you now, Jeff. No, I'll listen to the captain. But it was funny as could be because I'm throwing perch back. I know. And oh my God, I'm in the back feeling all bad. I only caught a perch. That's all I caught today. You know, I caught one walleye, but all I caught was perch. I caught every perch guy on the dock. I just didn't get to bring him back. It was a beautiful day. That's my to it. Jeff and Kevin, if they tell me to throw them back, I throw them back. That's what they tell me to do. And then we kept the good ones. We kept the big ones that you could give enough. It was the funniest damn thing. I'm looking in this guy's boat, and I look over at Jeff and Kevin. I'm like, you dirty rats! Look at I could have caught this kid. Beautiful day. Thank you for listening to my silly story. Okay, you got your limit. Yeah, see, well, but you're catching it up over there. Gotta let them grow. So I was a humbling old Joe. I get humbled every time they take me fishing. I'm so humbled, it's beautiful. It's the best thing in the world to do. Humble Pops. Make that old man get humble. Cocky old guy. Beautiful thing. Let's say good morning to Linda. Bud Dad's saying it for first. I see a few of you have already said it. Good morning, Linda. Good morning, Linda. Good morning, Will. Let's fly some good mornings at Linda here, you guys. And then we're going to pull a card. We're going to get some readings, and we have some presents to give away. Don't forget to have the extra small cooler for a big, right? Yeah, that's right. You do a perception, good trick. Use a small cooler, put it in there, make it look like it's really big. Jeff saying good morning, Linda. And Nikki and Derek and Beth and Ant and Jason. All of these are to you, Miss Linda. And yes, she is listening, you guys. Jason and Tasha, good morning, Miss Tosh. And Richard and Chris and Ellen and Frank and 1, 2, and 3, 4 and Lee Wilson and Brendan and Seawolf. Everybody's jumping on right now. Matthew Mitchell, Greg Holm. This is all for you. Good morning, Lindas. Ben Rose and Brandon Ing. Beautiful, you guys. I'm seeing some names here that are jumping on just to say good morning to you, Linda. They don't normally even get on and say anything until later when they sign off. Thank you for the good mornings to Miss Linda. From Lee and Brandon and Matthew and Miranda and Lee again and Loritz. Thank you, all of you guys, so much. I'm sure she does too. Joe Dibley's jumping on with a big happy face for you. Good morning, Linda. Thank you, guys. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Say good morning to each other back and forth a little bit there, too. Take a couple minutes and say good morning to each other back and forth, if you don't mind. While you do that, I'm going to take a 10-second timeout. And I'm going to pull a card. I'm going to get a little energy boost here. And I'm going to pull a card with that energy. Okay, so you guys say good morning to each other. Good. I am overwhelmed. I'm overwhelmed to be here this morning. I was just in my head in that 10 seconds. I couldn't even calm down. I'm just excited. I'm super excited that we have tea together again on Monday morning. And that we're all here. You know, there's so many things could have happened to keep us from being here. Got together last Friday, had such a fun morning. Like, I laughed for the rest of the morning. Remember, I took, yeah, here it is. I still have the other half. Remember, I took this half with you guys? That was so darn fun. I played back the video, laughed my tail off. And did it work? You bet it worked. Not greater than any other microdose, but boy, was it neat. It was neat more than anything because I had fun I had friends that I was doing that with. And then I blamed you guys. I said you guys gave me peer pressure. Remember? You guys forced me into it. So they're already, Bud's already trying to do it all. You're already trying to get it going on me. No. We have stuff to do here. But I just had so much fun Friday. I really did. I just overwhelmed all weekend. I couldn't wait to get back here and hang out with you guys. I see a few names scrolling by here. I'm not going to say whose names I'm seeing, but we have mail call tomorrow. Mail call. We have 3 or 4 packages that came in over the weekend. Gosh darn, you guys love me. I swear to God, I love you. Gosh darn, I feel it. I really do. These packages you guys send me and then handwritten notes God, I love it. And we're going to do a mail call tomorrow morning. And darn it, you guys better stop it. These packages are getting bigger and bigger. I send you little things like this. You guys are sending me boxes. It takes trucks to bring them in here. Like I hear a truck, beep, 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 beep. Okay, here comes another present from one of the kids. It's like, geez, knock it off. Let me do the giving. Beautiful. Thank you, guys. And so tomorrow morning, mail call. Let's pull a card. For those of you that are kind of new, we just do this card. I pull a card every day, and that's just the card we'll ruminate on for the day. I try to study it at some point when I get some free time in the day. That'll be my card. Yours too if you want it. And then at Discord at night, 9 o'clock at night on Discord, we will be there tonight. We have a lot to talk about tonight. We'll talk about the card. We're going to talk about the party that's going to happen here at the Mush Fest. We'll do more details and talk more about that party we're going to have. Party! Party at the Mush Lab. Gosh, I want you guys all to be here. Okay. Ooh, good card. Perfect card when you talk about a party. The last couple of cards we pulled have been from the Trumps. And this is Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune right there. Okay? We got the old Fortune card. That's a good card, by the way. That's a quality card. There's a lot that's going to go on. I remember this card. So, Fortune. Love it. I'm excited by that card. First giveaway, state. I love catching you guys off guard so nobody's throwing an alternator at me. State. Give me a state. State me. Let's go. Good morning, Trist. Good morning, my friend. Good morning, my son. Good morning. State me. Tennessee, New York, Ohio. I caught you guys off guard. California, Alaska, Ohio, Morning Sioux, Detroit, Arkansas, Idaho, Minnesota. Let's try to spell them correctly. Idaho, Iowa, Nebraska, Florida, no Florida, New Jersey, Wyoming, Maine, Joe Dibley, stop, ceasefire. Joe Dibley got the win. Ceasefire, Joe Dib. By the way, ceasefire, Joe Dibley, Joe Dib. By the way, new list this week, so everybody's available this week. You know, all new wins. Excuse me. Ceasefire. There's no, anybody can win this week. Okay, let's congratulate Joe Dibbs and Joey D. You don't even get the fun of picking a box. I'm sorry, Joey D. You will not get the fun of picking. And listen to Exception. Exception's telling you the rules, Joe. You got to send in a reading with your address. Joey Diddy Dow. I like that, Brandon. Joey D. You don't get the fun of picking a box. You know why? They're all the same. Pop's loaded them all up the same today. But he's going to add one thing to the final box. But the rest of them, you're stuck with this, Joe. Stuck with it. Wait a minute. Should I show him or should I just send it to him? Okay, thanks, Joey. Should I show Joe? Or should I just send it to him as a surprise? A reading or else. Show Joe. The first 5 people decide for Joe. Joe doesn't even get to decide. You guys tell me. Joe, send it, show it. You got 4 shows. Let's see. Joe says a surprise. He wants a surprise. Joe, you're getting a surprise. Off it goes to you. Joey D gets a surprise. Even though some people said show it, you guys are kind of smart though, aren't you? Didn't I just tell you they're all the same? So if somebody sees one, Joe's going to know what he got, right? Kind of silly. That didn't really work very good, did it? I shouldn't have said they were all the same. Maybe I'll make them not all the same. Maybe I better take a break and go add something so they're not all the same. Oh, or take something out. Then they won't all be the same. Joe, it's coming to you as a surprise. Okay? Good morning, everyone. We're not going to do this today. Usually we do definitions. Okay? I like to do, what's going on here? I like to do definitions. But today's was going to be too hard. Where are we at? Everybody good? Are we good? We good? We good? Joe, we know that this is going out to you by a surprise. We also know these other two are the exact same thing, so it's not a surprise. But I'm going to put something in Joe's box. I'm doing it right now. I'm doing it right now. Why wait? See this extra one? The one that I didn't eat on Friday? It's going in Joe's box. So now you guys don't know what else is in here too. Joe might have 17 of these in there. You don't know. It's going in Joe's box. All right? How's that? There, Joe. There you go. You want to get a surprise? Now you're not even surprised. Now you know everything in the box. Now you know everything. You know exactly what I put in the box. You goofballs. There's nothing surprising in there. The word we're going to use, we're going to study this week. I hope you guys want to do this with me because this is what I'm doing. So hang in here if you want to. This is what we're doing this week. We're going to study impeccable. We're going to be impeccable, better and better at it. We're studying so we can be better at it. Okay? My wife keeps opening my boxes. I know. Impeccable. Let's talk about it. Let's try to be it a little bit more. A whole lot more. What is impeccable? There's a definition. In theology, it's called not liable to sin. The chances of you sinning are very small. Of course, we'll discuss what sin is too, because it's not the normal Christian definition of sin that we use when we talk about it here in our philosophies. But impeccable, it's of behavior, performance, or appearance in accordance with the highest standards of propriety. Highest standards. We want to live at the highest standards of propriety. What's appropriate? And we live at the highest standard of that. And then we're impeccable. We'll get into a couple of impeccable. We're going to do Don Miguel. I say Carlos because I have a trick later. There's going to be Carlos Castaneda steps into the game here. Let me do 2 readings, 3 readings, but we got a bunch to go on here, okay? Richard, our poet laureate here, along with my son Brock, who I think is an amazing poet. Those 2 are the poets that send us stuff all the time to us. By the way, be prepared for mail call tomorrow. Brock has sent in something to me this morning. He did his thing where at work, I'm probably in the parking lot before I went in. My God, was the poem he wrote this morning amazing to me. And I'm going to read it tomorrow. So please be here tomorrow. Mail call and that poem. Love it. This morning, we already had stuff planned. Here's what we got. Imagine a world where the earth fought back. When going to cut down a mighty oak, the roots erupt and drag the logger below. Every farmer that didn't grow with nature would have to battle it. With sickle in hand, the grain would outstretch for the neck of the farmer. Plow entering soil to then be faced with retaliation through boulder and shifting ground. Think of how savage the world would be and how fair it would become. This may only be in the distant realm of fantasy, yet the hurricanes and storms grow stronger, as if the screams of pain are all amplified for all to hear. Wondering how much torture must be endured before the past is eradicated. Time is fickle, as earth is patient. Richard. Ooh, I love it, Richard. God, I love that. Imagine if the earth treated the farmers the way the farmers treat the earth. Whoo-wee. I got goosebumps on my kneecaps. Down here, just right now. I got goosebumps on my kneecaps. I'm not kidding. I don't even know what that means. That's weird. Beth. Beth sent this in. She wrote it herself. Isn't that cool? Isn't that cool? That alone's cool. I don't even have to read it. I don't even have to read it. Just that alone's cool. Isn't that cool? To get from a miserable place to a happy place, you have to be brave. Brave enough to travel through a scary, vulnerable place called uncertainty. Choosing uncertainty over the certain misery of your current situation is a decision you'll make many times if you want success and happiness in work and love and life. You'll be destined by your ability to handle uncertainty. Avoiding all risks is the biggest risk. Don't feed the unknown. Beth. Oh, I like you too. Don't feed the unknown. We do that. Ooh, I really do. I'm not just joking. I don't have goosebumps on my kneecaps right this second. Avoiding all risks is the biggest risk. There's some wisdom there. You know what she wrote above this? In her text to me? My confidence is building. My confidence is building. That's such a powerful thing to be able to tell yourself. And then handwrite this kind of stuff to share with a group. My confidence is building, she said. My confidence is building. So what got me started on our Impeccable is Alyssa here. Alyssa the fast thumb. Alyssa who's fastest thumbs in the West. Every time we ask a deaf, boom, Alyssa, boom, got it. Smart girl. So she sent in this quote. She didn't attribute the quote, didn't say who it was from. Not that she had to by any means. And I'm reading it and I go, hey, I know who that is. I recognize that quote. Isn't that from Ropac? Isn't that from so-and-so? She goes, yeah, that's who it's from. Oh, that's who she set me off. Set us off. This is what we're going to study all week long. is what she sent in. You guys tell me who the author of this quote is after I read it. Tell me who the author is. Just do your best. In any circumstance in your life, it doesn't matter if you are sick or tired. If you always do your best, there is no way you can judge yourself. And if you don't judge yourself, there is no way you're going to suffer from guilt, blame, or self-punishment. By always doing your best, you will break a spell that you have been under. Who wrote that? That's right, Exception. It's from the Four Agreements. You're absolutely right. That's Don Miguel Ruiz. It's from the Four Agreements. I'm like, that's so beautiful. I forget. I haven't read it in 2 weeks. I haven't picked up that book in 2 weeks. She reminded me. We need to get back to being like impeccable. The very first agreement is to be impeccable. That's what I'm going to talk about for the next 2 days. I'm going to read some of his books, some of the pertinent stuff out of there, and get into some of this other stuff. Impeccable. It's key. It's the first agreement. I love these agreements. I'm not trying to program anybody to be something that they're not. I got accused once recently. Not recently, it's a few months ago. Oh, Pops is trying to teach us, program us into Don Miguel. No, I'm not. I'm not. Just trying to share really important, neat self-help stuff. This book's been around for a long time, and I'm new to it. I've only been in this book for 3 or 4 months. And why I love it so much is he's speaking my philosophy, but in his words. He put it in words that work. I didn't have the ability to put it in words, but it's stuff that I thought I was doing or trying to do. The Four Agreements. This is a book I'd like you guys to find yourself getting. People are asking what book. The Four Agreements. Thank you, Brennan. The Four Agreements. Now he sets it up. It's a Toltec. This is Toltec philosophy. It's been around for ages. Ages. Shamans and mystics have been using this. He goes on, there's a second book. Side, by the way, I've got to thank, before I go much further, I didn't give, this book was a gift to me by Side Research. One of my spiritual daughters on here. This book was given to me as a gift. I ran through it. Guess what she did? She sent me the companion piece. I have the second book from it. It's amazing stuff. It helps put into the words what I've tried to act. It's beautiful. But let me get started with the impeccable. I'm just going to do a little bit of reading. Okay? We've got plenty of time here. And we've got giveaways to go still, all kinds of stuff. But let me get started. Is this okay? Give me 5 or 6 people say, Pops, this is good. Let's go here. We're interested. Give me, and if not, then I can shift gears and go in a completely different direction. We're interested in this, Pops. This sounds interesting. Yes. Go. Okay. Good enough. That's what I just need to know, that we're affirming and that we're all on the same page here. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. The first agreement is the most important one and will be the most difficult to honor. Figures. First thing's always the hardest. Once you get it, agreement number 2, 3, and 4 are going to be easy. Promise. I promise. Get one. It is so important that with this first agreement, you will be able to transcend your level of existence. Wow. And that's not a bold claim. It's true. Swear it. Ask people that practice impeccability. They transcend their level of existence. What is impeccability, Pops, and how do we do it? The first agreement is to be impeccable with your word. It sounds very simple, but it's very, very powerful. Why your word? Your word is the power that you have to create. Create. Back step. the Bible. We're not going to be Bible people teaching here, but if you go back to the Bible, the very first thing that happened was he breathed. Barasheth. Breath. The word is what created everything in the first place. It is with word that you become creator. There isn't another creature on our planet that can create with words. They don't do it. There's only one, Homo sapiens. Now, what do we create? That's a whole other story. But we're creators with words. Just like the original creator spoke it into existence, right? Breathed it into existence. Barasheth, the Hebrew word for breathe. Your word is the gift that comes directly from God. It is through the word that you manifest everything. Regardless of what language you speak, your intent manifests through your word. What you dream, what you feel, and what you really are will be manifested through your word. The word is not just a sound or a written symbol. Listen to this. Oh my God, get this. Your word is a force. The force be with you, Yoda. Word is a force. This is a power you have to express and communicate, to think, and thereby what happens? You create events in your life with your words. You create, there we go, back to creator. You create with your word. Events in your life. You want happy events? Woo. You want sad events? Woo. You got to create them. Power of your word. You want an argument? You can have it. You want peace? You can have that too. Power of your word. You can speak. Ooh, he just says it right here. What other animal on the planet can speak? I told you, man, I'm ahead of this guy. No, I'm not. But I think like him. I just don't write like him. The word is the most powerful tool you have as a human. Listen to this. You magicians. It is the tool of magic. The word is the tool of magic. He uses magic here in a lot of, in one certain way, and it's so beautiful. I love his idea of magic. Now I understand what magicians, now I understand witches and warlocks, and I want to be one. Seriously, I swear. That's why this is magic. There's a lot of spiritualism. It's real. Get past the idea of it's just, oh, you got to prove it to me. It's real. Power. Force. The word is the most powerful tool you have as a human. It is the tool of magic. But like a sword with two edges. Your word can create the most beautiful dream, or your word can destroy everything around you. One edge is the misuse of the word, which creates a living hell. The other edge is the impeccability of the word, which will create beauty, love, and heaven on earth. I'm close to a heavenly life, you guys, with all you little angels. I swear. I try to be impeccable with my word. Only create beauty and love. Don't talk crap about people. Don't be a gossiper. Don't be a backbiter. Don't be a negative speaker. Don't be anything other than impeccable, creating goodness and kindness with your words. And you will start living heavenly lives with a bunch of angels. Depending upon how it is used, the word can set you free or it can enslave you more than you know. Depression, anxiety, loss of relationships, loss of jobs, homelessness. It all can happen just from the power of word. And you can change it all with that same word. Same mouth. Same tongue. All the magic you possess is based on your word. Your word is pure magic, and the misuse of your word is black magic. I'm going to give an example. The word is so powerful that one word can change a life or destroy the lives of millions of people. Millions. Some years ago, one man in Germany, one guy in Germany, by the misuse of word, manipulated a whole country of the most intelligent people. He led them into a world war with just the power of his word. He convinced others to commit the most atrocious acts of violence. He activated people's fear of the word, with the word, and like a big explosion, there was killing and war all around the world. All over the world, humans destroyed other humans because they were afraid of each other. Hitler's words were based on fear-generated beliefs and agreements, and that'll be remembered for centuries. The human mind is like a fertile ground where seeds are continually being planted. The seeds are opinions and ideas and concepts. What kind of seeds are you planting in your mind? What kind of ideas and concepts? Impeccable ones? You'll get impeccable fruit. You plant a seed and a thought and it grows. The word is like a seed and the human mind is so fertile. The only problem is that too often it is fertile for the seeds of fear. Every human mind is fertile, but only for those kinds of seeds it is prepared for. Prepare your mind correctly. What is important is to see which kinds of seeds our mind is fertile for and to receive the seeds of love. Planting seeds of love. This all sounds so goofy. It's so basic, you guys. Take the example of Hitler. He sent out all those seeds of fear and they grew very strong and beautifully achieved massive destruction. Seeing the awesome power of the word, we must understand what power comes out of our mouths. One fear or doubt planted in our mind can create an endless drama of events. One word is like a spell. And humans use the word like black magicians, thoughtlessly putting spells on each other. Don't we? Every human is a magician. We can either put a spell on someone with our word or we can release someone from a spell. We cast spells all the time with our opinions. An example. I see a friend and I give him an opinion that just popped into my mind. I say, I see that kind of color in your face in people who are going to get cancer. If he listens to the word and he agrees, he will have cancer in less than a year. That's the power of our word. Do you believe that? I do. 100% believe it. I 100% believe that with every ounce of my being. I believe that. I'm going to go just a little more here. During our domestication, he talks about that just one chapter earlier. When we were growing up, we're programmed by our parents and the society and just everything around us. We receive programs. He calls it domestication. I like that. During our domestication, when they were domesticating us to be perfect little barn animals, that we're not, that we aren't. Throw off that domestication. Reprogram yourself correctly. During our domestication, our parents and siblings gave their opinions about us without even thinking. We believed these opinions and we lived in fear over these opinions. Like not being good enough, not being able to swim well, or sports, or writing. Someone gives an opinion like, Look, this girl looks ugly. The girl listens, believes she is ugly, and grows up with the idea that she is ugly. It doesn't matter how beautiful she is. As long as she has that agreement, she will believe that she is ugly. That's the spell she's under. Pops. I've shared this one with you guys before. It's what started you guys calling me handsome. Pops. Spell. For years, I was under this spell. I have a brother. This is what happens with spells. I have a brother. Beautiful man. 3 years older than me. Super handsome. Super good-looking guy. Like, movie star good-looking. Really smart, too. Big shot. I mean, one of the biggest shots in the fire department in California you've ever seen. Great guy. We're growing up together in the same house. I was a smart kid. My brother was the handsome kid. Everyone would say, oh, Tim is so good-looking and Chris is smart. That's what they'd say. What did Pops hear? I'm ugly. What did my brother hear? He's stupid. My brother had to reprogram himself in his 40s that he's not a dumb man. He's brilliant. I'm still programming myself I'm not ugly. That's what the power of word can do to people. There's a small example. What are you doing to your kids' brains? Be careful. You should be constantly building those babies up, programming them appropriately, impeccably, because the power that stays, you'll drink and drug over it. Thank you, Greg. So are you. You will drink and drug over it for years. Michelle, you guys, I'm not saying it for that, even though I love it. It's mind-boggling. Thank you, exception. It wasn't for that. Sorry, I'm using this as an example of how you can, and it was damaging. I'm not kidding you. I couldn't date. I'm in high school. I wasn't a bad-looking kid in school. I wouldn't date. I was damaged by that. Thank you so much, all of you. I was literally damaged by that. But by the same token, I was walking around, oh, I'm smart as hell. Oh, I'm the smartest kid. And that one I was damaged too, because then you think you're smarter than you are. And my poor brother. Smart as a bean, smart as they come, and he's walking around thinking he's a dumbass. He's not. So please be careful how you program, what you do. Be impeccable. You guys are being so kind and sweet. I mean that. But that's what we're supposed to be here. That's what we're teaching each other to do. And I shared that about 4 months ago, and that's what, ever since then, Big J has never failed to just build me up. Kind man. Tasha, I like Tasha too. Tasha's a doll. You guys, knock it off out there. Now I'm getting embarrassed. I honestly wanted to, I try to personalize these things and give you guys an example of how easy it is. And those were parents saying two positive things. Those were two people that were saying they were positive, and yet what comes out? Our words are weapons, Jason. Thanks for letting me get that not off my chest, but sharing that as an example. And it's not something that I live with anymore. But there were years and years, man. That kid in the mirror. Oh, no. So we'll pick up some more on this tomorrow, okay? Give me 5 or 6 people. God, it's a beautiful morning. 46 people, 46 slams. I do, Drake. I do look like that guy. I want to be him. I want that job. No, I don't. I like this job better. I like this job a whole lot better. Give me 5 or 6 people, say, let's carry on with this tomorrow. And if you guys have readings this week, send them in that have something to do with what we're talking about, if you feel like it. Okay? Because we're going to still do readings every day, and we're going to carry on with Impeccable. Let's study being impeccable this week. All right? Let's do that. And then we're going to do a couple of giveaways here. Let's carry on with it. Okay. Candy. Gotcha. Candy. Bring me a candy. Let's do it again tomorrow. Thank you, guys. That's 3 or 4 of you. That's enough for me to say I'm carrying on with it tomorrow. Candy. Throw me Skittles. Here we go. Nick's paying attention. I caught most of you by surprise. I love catching you by surprise. I have them written right here so I can catch you by surprise. Candy, cigarettes. Oh, Matt, you keep saying that one. One of these days it's going to be there. Jeffy, I'm never going to say Skittles. Auntie, you already nailed it. Cease fire, cease fire, cease fire, cease fire. Aunt nailed it before we could even get started. Aunt has it. It's Tootsie Roll. I made it too easy. I might have to do a 4th giveaway today. Aunt just forced a 4th giveaway on us. Hold it. Cease fire, cease fire, cease fire. Aunt won. Aunt Sparko won. Auntie, you're going to get one of these 2 Rolo. I'm gonna. I love Rolos. I freaking love Rolos. Aunt nailed it. I made it too easy. I should have made a harder one. Tootsie Roll. Okay, so Aunt, like I said, the boxes are the same. So do we carry on? Do we show you what's inside Joey D's box? Or do you want it to be a surprise too? Okay? Which do you want, Aunt? Surprise or open it and show what's in Joey D's box? Why do I keep mentioning Joey? Surprise? Okay? They're saying Dee wants a surprise too. And Joey, you don't get to see what's in your box, bro. Aunt's getting a surprise too. I love this. And oh, what's in here anyways? Let me see if I remember. Let me see if this. Yeah, Joey, Aunt set you up, bro. You don't get nothing. Oh, that's pretty nice. What else is in there? Oh, what else? Oh, okay. Oh, no. Joey, this goes out. Auntie and Joe, nobody knows what's in those boxes. All right? And we still have a 3rd one. And we have to do a 4th one now because Aunt was so fast. So give me a famous actor. One of Pop's favorite actors. Even though I don't always admit it, male actor. Give me a male actor. Come on now. Male actor. Fly one at me. Male actor. I don't know how this one's going to go over. James Dean. Ooh, I should have said James Dean. I love James. He's so cool. Johnny Depp, Nick Cage, Tom Hanks, Nick Jordan, cease fire, Nick Jordan, Tom Cruise. You guys are fast today. Ron Reagan would have been a good one, but Nick, let's go back. Nick, I gotta go back. I thought it was Nick. Nick Jordan said Tom Cruise first. Nick, you got it, brother. Nick Jordan, and that's a new winner. Congratulations, Nick. Nick, you get box number 3. Now it's up to Nick. Nick has to decide, do we keep the surprise going? Or do Aunt and Joey find out what's in their box? Yes, it's Tom Cruise. I love Tom Cruise. I got to admit it. I love Tom. I have a crush on Tom Cruise. Nicky? Yeah, Nick. Do you want one of my favorite movies of all time is Rain Man. I think Tom Cruise acting in Rain Man is unbelievably good. Okay? So everybody's telling you it has to go out as a surprise, but it's up to you. So it's up to you, brother. Everyone's saying I'm seeing a bunch of surprises, but I haven't seen Nick's decision. So what's Nick going to decide for Aunt and for Joe? Keep it closed, Nicky says. This is great. There was some good prizes in here too, you guys. I almost want to show just so I can show you guys. Pops has made nice boxes. I'm feeling okay, well, I'll just do this one, right? Okay. Boop. All right. Oh, my God. Wait, what did somebody just say? Handsome man, that Cruz. You guys are so darn funny. Okay, wait, one second. Just so there's something like this in all 3 of the boxes. Oh, okay, we won't show anymore. Okay. I like the fact that you guys set each other up. All 3 of you set each other up. Joe, they did that for you. You got to thank Aunt and you got to thank Nick because they both did that for you, brother. Okay? They kept your secret alive. All right? We've got a couple more minutes. We got to do another giveaway. What's the giveaway going to be now? See, I only had 3 written down. Now I have to come up with another one. Boop, 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 boop. Here we go. Oh, I'm looking for colors. Okay, the third prize gets something extra. The third prize gets something extra. You're right. What are we gonna do? I love the fact that you guys are reminding me. Give me 1 second. 1 second. Okay. Third prize. You're right. Extra. Here we go. Boop. Third prize. Here we go. Nick's. Is it Nick's box? Yep. Nick's box. Third prize. Let's make sure it lands in there. Okay. Let's make sure. Yep. Made it. Oh, don't show. Don't show. Okay. There we go. Thanks for reminding old Nick that he gets extras. All right. Let's do. You guys are going to love this one. You guys are going to love this one. Let's do numbers between 1 and 50. Oh, I know you saw a little bit, but you didn't see everything, so don't worry, Johnny. Okay. Numbers between 1 and 50. Numbers between 1 and 50. Go. We haven't done numbers in forever. 33, 5, 4, 17, 44. Ceasefire, 1, 2. Ceasefire. You guys are too fast today. It's 44. 1, 2 has nailed it. 1, 2. 1, 2. And a 3, 4. 1, 2. You nailed it. It was 44. 44's 1, 2's getting himself a candy. We got another game. We got to do one more. We got time to burn here. We're wasting time. Let's do one more, okay? But I'm going to hold on. I'm sorry, you guys. 44 was already the answer. You guys are killing it. We're on fire this morning, Nick. You guys are killing me here. So 1, 2. I got to put a note on this. 1, 2, this goes to you, my friend. Happily. I love seeing you here in the morning, bro. So 1, 2. Oh, I'll put it right here. Send me your reading and your address. Or I'm going to send exception after you. Exception's going to come and knock on your door. I have 2 things I want to read, and then we're going to do one more giveaway. And boy, are we having a great morning. Antonyms for the word impeccable. Okay? Well, first let's do synonyms. Let's talk about impeccable briefly again. That word impeccable, you could, on occasions, replace it with these words. Exquisite. You speak exquisitely. Immaculate. As clean as possible. No dirty words. Even cuss words we don't need. Precise. Speak precisely. Unblemished. What I like about blemishes is if you stay pretty clean, you can see a blemish real quick and wipe it clean, get it clean, make amends, say you're sorry, fix it, and get back to unblemished so quickly. But when you're just filled with blemish, it's hard. But if you're unblemished and you just get one little blemish, boy, you can fix that so quick and get back to unblemished, and it feels right. I love that word. Accurate. Aces. You speak aces. I like that too. That's kind of, what's the word? Mod or hip. Aces. Clean. Correct. Those are neat words that we would use for impeccable. Correct. You speak correctly. The antonyms, the opposites. Sometimes we want to look at an opposite just to get an idea what the word meant. So here's some antonyms. So just hang in here for a couple more minutes. We'll do our final giveaway. We got about 5 minutes left of this beautiful morning show. Antonyms. Flawed. Peter, I like that one. Virtuous for a synonym. But an antonym. Flawed. Imperfect. Blemished instead of unblemished. Blemished. Who wants to be blemished? Slovenly, that's a good one. But even the word blemished sounds icky. I don't want to be blemished. I want to be unblemished. Corrupt. Peter, sinful would be good. Defective. Suspicious. Can you imagine speaking suspiciously instead of impeccably? Let's speak suspiciously. Or let's speak impeccably. Wrong. There's another word. The opposite of impeccable is wrong. That's pretty big words. Listen to this thought. We like this one. That's good too, Jason. Busted and bunked. Those are good antonyms. I like that. You guys are thinking out there. Listen to this. When the mind is clear, behavior is always impeccable. Did you hear that? You want impeccable behavior? Have a clear mind. Unblemished. When the mind is clear, behavior is always impeccable. Have a great day, John. Thanks for being here, brother. Seriously. Thank you so much. When the mind is clear, behavior is always impeccable. I love that kind of, when it's that simple, I look at it the opposite. No. So in order to have impeccable behavior, I have to have a clear mind. Okay, what do I have to do to clear my mind? Well, number one, I can't have anybody out there that I've been harming. I got to clean that all up. I got to have unblemishedness. Clean up all my messes. Now my mind's clear. I can operate very impeccably here. Be impeccable with your word. Speak with integrity. Say only what you mean. Avoid using the word to speak against yourself or to gossip about others. Use the power of your word in the direction of truth and love. If the words coming out of your mouth in the next 15 minutes aren't going to be about love and truth, don't say them at all. Don't even say them. And then after that 15 minutes are up, do another 15 minutes just like that. And you try that all day long, you don't even have to argue with the boss. You just say, yes, sir, I'll do it. And be the best employee in the business and the cream will rise to the top. And you don't talk negative about anybody anywhere. I have a guy I knew growing up. His reputation was he wouldn't say anything negative about anybody. I still remember him to this day. Josh Engel. I'll never forget Josh. Because he would never say, we're all sitting there talking, oh, and remember this guy? You couldn't get him to beep. And he was our age. He had already figured it out. Power. Let the results, whatever they are, let the results be a byproduct of you taking impeccable steps day in and day out. So whatever you want, the results are going to be, and they're going to be great results if you take impeccable steps day in and day out. And I'm going to finish with this one. Depending on how it is used, the word can set you free or it can enslave you more than you know. We read that this morning. Enslave you. Ruin your life. Ruin every relationship you've ever had. Could put you in jail. Or you can live a heavenly, free life. It's all our choices. Give me another state. Give me a state. And we're going to close out with a beautiful, one more giveaway. I want to give away another candy and a Pops pack. State. Give me a state, you guys. Beautiful, Joe. Give me a state. Ohio, Arkansas. That's all I see so far. Ohio and Arkansas, Virginia, Florida, Rhode Island, Nevada, North Carolina, Michigan, Oklahoma, California, Washington, New York. Now you guys are in the game. South Dakota, Texas. I was close to that one. I didn't write that. Detroit, Washington, West Virginia, Indiana, Arkansas, Idaho. We finally have a game on here. New Hampshire, help me. I sent your package. Oregon, Montana, Wyoming, Washington, Kansas. Kill it. Alicia F. Kansas. Kansas it is. Kansas it is. We had Kansas. We had Maine. We had Tootsie Roll. When we had Tom Cruise. And we had a 44. Just to show you guys that the things were all really written down here. So Kansas it is. Our girl, Alyssa G. No, I'm sorry, Alyssa F. Alyssa F. Alyssa F. Alyssa F. That's the Slick Kitten. Has won these. So the Slicky, you send me in your writing, your reading, and your DM. In the meantime, thank you everybody for today. We're gonna get out of here. We've run just 2 or 3 minutes long, but we don't care. 1 second. 1 second before you go. 1 second. One second, you guys. One second. I'm trying to save. It looks like that all went on. The whole thing made it through on Tea with Pop Shrooms, so it saved. Woo! That didn't. The signal went through the whole time. You guys have a beautiful day. Yeah, thank you for setting him straight there, Exception. Logan, it's going to be whatever I see on my screen first. I'm sorry, the feeds are all different. Hang in there, you'll win one of these days. Okay, Sue, have a great day. Pete, have a beautiful day. Thanks for being here. Exception, thanks for being my sheriff. Auntie, have a great day. Joe Dibbs, have a beautiful. Lee, thanks a lot, bro. Brandon, for everything too, Lee. Brandon, have a beautiful day. Jeffy, you're my man. I'll talk to you this week. We're talking about going to, I'll text you, but we're talking about going to trim those plants with Kevin on Thursday. I was over there yesterday. Those plants are sick. Aunt, have a great day. Nick, Jason, Helpy, Sue. I lost this scroll. Hold on. Oh, yeah. Joe and Lee and Jeff and Alicia and Greg and Matthew, have an impeccable day, bro. Michelle, love you, girl. Bud Dads, help grow. Exception, you're the best. Peter, West Smoke, have a good day. Samuel, there you are. Tasha, we're going to have a crush on each other for about a week. Help grow, love you, girl. Sue, Guy or Sue, love you, girl. Frank S., deuces and aces to you, bro. Pop shirts are live. Oh, I'll cover that tomorrow, Chris. I'll hit the shirts. You're right. Auntie, have a great day. Nick, get me your readings. Love you, bro. Jason, Chef, thank you, Czechoslovakia. Nick Piercings, 1, 2, and a 3, 4. Appreciate you, bro. Brandon and Brenna, thanks for being here. Tasha, Peter, Chris, Alyssa, Lee, help. Matt, I'm trying to catch up on my scroll. Greg, Miranda, Drake, Lee, I'm catching up. Aunt Beth, there. No, I'm not. You guys are fine. I can't catch up. Trist, I love you, dude. Bro, I love you. Cy and Brenna and Greg and Tom and Cy and Tasha and Bill. You guys are ahead of me. I'm caught up. Okay, I caught up. Peter, I'm out of here now. I caught up. Pops, peace, love. Chris, don't get ahead of me. Have a great day, guys. Have a beautiful, beautiful day. See you guys tonight at 9, tomorrow morning at 9. Pops, peace, love. Take care of each other.